Okay, we're going to be changing our square images to match the YouTube aspect ratio for image. Most of us like to use image from Bing because of the kind of images it gives us. But with that being said, we know that Bing gives us square images that can be used on YouTube. Not that you can use it, but it kind of puts the image in the middle of your video. So to change that, you don't need to download so many things, and you just go to CapCut. Let me get one square. You can create one here. A portrait of a beautiful Igbo girl. Okay, a little girl swimming. Just a little girl swimming. No, I hope I got it right. Swimming, that's Spanish. So it takes a while. It's going to give me about 4 images. I didn't do a lot of specification, have to specify the around, but that's not what we're talking about. We're just talking about aspect ratio and how you can change it without exporting and importing. Okay, now we have a little girl swimming. I can download one. I like this one with a rubber ducky. So I will download this one. You can see a square, like square. The four sides are equal. And there are some places that they will require you to bring a square image. There are some places I use my image for cover page. They say they want a square. So what I do is I just come to Bing image creator since they create image. So let's go to CapCut where we usually create edit our videos. So let's choose 16 by 9 ratio. And when the image comes up, it's right here. It's working here. Most of the images I have here are 16 by 9, and you can see this one that is square. That is exactly the way it's going to show on your 16 by 9 YouTube video, because it uses 16 by 9. So since I chose 16 by 9 on CapCut, it shows me what it will look like. So I'll bring it here on my clipboard where I'm supposed to be working. Then I'll click crop image. Here you have custom. Do you want to crop it with your hand? If you crop it with your hand, you're going to damage the image because it's going to stretch and it will not look good. So what you do is go to custom, you customize the size that you want. We go down to 16 by 9 ratio. You see what it gives us? It will lose you will lose some aspect of it. Do you want this part, or do you want this part, or let me say a little bit of this and a little bit of that, so I don't lose everything. As soon as I click um apply, it gives me that size that I want. Okay, and there are still other apps that do gives you the same thing that you want. It's called this ideogram. Some might call it ideogram, some might call it ideogram. Whatever you call it, this is what it is. Ideogram AI. When you come here, um you can, let's say a little girl of about 7 swimming, holding a rubber ducky. I'm going to say that so that I see how much of the image is going to appear on the screen of that 16 by 9 ratio. And usually ideogram gives us 4 images. I don't know if I showed you where you choose your aspect ratio. If I didn't, I will show you again. I'm not sure if I did, but because I have used it quite often, it always brings me to 16 by 9 ratio. Changing the aspect ratio is right here by the right hand side. You see all these sizes that are showing here. You choose 16 by 9. Okay, now we got it says this one is the cover page. I don't know why it does this cover page thing. Yeah, this girl is actually swimming. She's not just standing in the pool. So if you feel like you don't have what you want, you can still um change it. I think I like this one. So what you do is you come here, you click on it, you'll be able to see the whole of the 4 images that it gave you. So you choose the one you want. Like I said, I wanted this one that says cover page. Then I click these 3 dots and say download. Now it has downloaded it in my download file. So I go back to CapCut and upload it here. This is downloads file. Where is it? It's not here. Oh, it went down here. Okay, it went to align it with other 16:9 ratio size of images that I have on the file. When you do something like arrange your image by type, then everything will be on their type. So the image is here, then I can click on it, then it just brings it up. And you know, wherever this thing is on your CapCut, that's where your image is gonna um upload. But I wanted this one to be the next one, so I'm gonna just click on this and shift it. If I want another image to upload, I'll have to shift this thing, or else it will be on where that this pointer, this line is. Okay, that's not what we are doing now. We're just trying to change ratio aspect. Um, so this one doesn't need to be changed because it's already on 16:9 ratio. Do you see that? So if you want to change it, you just click on it. There's nothing to change here, but I'm just going to show you. Um, Click here. Why is it not working? Oh, I have to click. I'm sorry. I have to click on this part for this to show. Then you go to crop. It's already on 60. When I click this here, if I do this, this is usually TikTok. Then you have it. If I click square, this is what I have with square. No need to stretch it. This is where you change it, but I don't need to change it because it has the size that I want. So I just click apply, then it applies to it. You know, CapCut has really done a lot of work on their app. It does a whole lot of things now. So you can just try to animate it the little way you can. CapCut doesn't do a lot of animation, but it's still okay to, you click on the image you want to animate, come here and say animate. I like to use combo. Then choose this one. Then click the next image. Click the next image. Animate. Combo. Or you can use out or in, zoom in and zoom out. It gives you different kinds of angle of zooming in. It gives you different kinds of angles of zooming in, from diagonal, from rotation, zooming in and zooming out. It has some of them are on pro. I'm not on pro. I'm a free user, so I can just use those ones that they have for us here. Let me use this one. Let me see what it looks like when it goes. Oh, that's too fast for me. Yeah, it looks like it's about to bash the girl's head on the pool. It says zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, I can zoom out. But one thing with zoom out, when it zooms out, you have this black background going in. So let me tell you how I fix that. Okay, let's click. When you zoom out on this one, you see that back background. I don't like it, so I go to background. I choose a color, so that when it zooms out, it gives me something related to the image. You know, the pool is blue, so I'm gonna use that blue. Let me close this so you see what's going on here. When it zooms out, then and you can also change how fast that zooming works. Okay, but for this animation, I would like to use combo because most of them are really slow and beautiful. I'll go back again. Let's try it. It kind of makes it look like the girl is actually doing something. Meanwhile, it's just a slight animation. That's cool. That's so cool. So right now we have seen how we can trim it or use an alternative app to get the image that we want without necessarily losing some part of the images. But if you like the image you get from Bing, you can just crop it, but just know that you will lose some aspects. Sometimes you don't lose a lot, depending on how the image is taken. If it's taken from far, you will get a lot. But if it's so close to the person, then when you call it, you might lose some. Just it's up to you. But just that there are options that you could use. You either lose some part of the image or you use another app, Videogram, which does great for me. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Okay, let me know or any other thing you want me to um, talk about on image editing and video editing. All right, thank you. See you again soon.